Welcome. In front of me I have the brand new Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus, and today I'll demonstrate how you can apply a tempered glass to this device. Now the glass that I have right here also supposedly comes with a camera protection, which I'll be applying in a separate video if you're interested in that. So I haven't even seen this. Let's look at this. Nothing in here. Yep, so there we go, you can see it right over here. So I'll be applying this in a separate video. Now, interestingly enough, we actually have two different tempered glasses right here. So it looks like if you mess up one, you have a spare one just to fix your mistakes. Hopefully we don't need to use the second one, we can just deal with one. And also in here we have our wipes. Just rip that apart. Whoops. There we go. Oh, come on. Clumsy me. So there we go. We have also a couple of wipes. Oh, we have a little microfiber cloth. That's nice. And we also have stickers. Wait, we also have more stickers. Is that all? Yep, that's all. So you can use those if you want to later on. So here we have some guide stickers. These I kind of find useless. The way you do it is you just stick them onto the display, and when you're placing on the tempered glass, you then like lift up the stickers to get the tempered glass up if it's incorrectly placed. I don't really use those. I do have a way to place the tempered glass on the display the way or in a place that I want exactly. So these are kind of useless to me, and I'll show you how you can do this so you don't need to utilize these little stickers, but these ones will actually come in handy. So this little sticker, I mean, technically you could use both of them for the same thing, but this one will be used to get rid of any kind of dust that might settle on our display once we have the display clean and prepped for application. So I'm gonna just take one of these, put the other one to the side. Have our little wet wipes, so we have two of them, as you can see, for both of the tempered glasses. So I'm just gonna put the other one away, stick with just one. I'm also gonna put one of these away, and yeah, we're basically good to go. Now I did have like a crappy little tempered glass applied right here for the time being before the actual S23 Plus glass came in, so I'm gonna take that off. So it's just for protection, so it's not needed anymore. And I actually have one that is specifically designed for this phone. As you can see, it does have a little bit of a hole punch, not hole punch, but like a cutout right here, really small. There we go. I'm just gonna dry fit it, see how it fits on here. Okay, so as you can see, pretty nicely. There we go. Now, I'm gonna quickly go into method of applying a tempered glass before I start cleaning up the display, just because when I start showing you how to do it, I'll most likely mess up the cleanliness of the display anyway, so I'll need to clean it up again. So yeah, so anyway, starting off, the specific brand that I have right here has only one side to peel off, as you can see. So number one, some tempered glasses might also have another one on the other side, but you will always start with number one. When you peel off number one, this will reveal a sticky side of the glass itself right here. So once I just like rip that off, there will be a sticky side, and you would then place it like this on the display. So now that that's out of the way, once your display is clean and ready, you will peel that off. And the way I apply it is at an angle, so just to kind of showcase this. So it will be kind of like this. And I will always start off with the top of the phone, just because right here I have a camera, and this will easily allow me to just position the tempered glass correctly from like top, bottom, and left and right side. And I pinch the glass from both sides. And while pinching the glass, I'll also start to try to pinch the bezels of the phone. This will then allow me to get the glass basically smack in the middle of the display. Once it is, I'll apply a little bit more pressure so it won't shift too much, and just lower down the bottom side. But before I drop it on here, I'll just make sure that it is aligned correctly. So I'll do the same thing as I did at the top, which is just by feeling the bezels of the phone and the glass itself along the sides, and then drop it. As you can see, it is basically smack in the middle. So there we go. That is the way I apply it. Now that is also one of the reasons I don't need the guiding stickers, just because I can use the bezels of the phone as a guiding while I'm holding the tempered glass from both edges, and this just allows me to always have it smack in the middle. So that's why it's not needed. The only thing you need to worry about when applying it is so it is far enough to the top or bottom, depending on how you tend to do it. So if you push it too far, obviously, as you can see, this would be too far, so it'll be cutting out too early at the bottom, while too much of it would be protruding from the top. So just dry fit it like I am right now, just to see where the middle part is, which it looks like it's about here. You can see minimum bezel, minimum like space here is visible, and also here. Once you have that ready, or once you have that like visualized how far you need to put it when you're going to be applying it, so roughly about like right here should be good enough. Then keep that in mind, and you can then safely apply it. Anyway, now one more thing that I'll mention is this glass that I have right here is very thin compared to other glasses, so you might want to be careful. I did mention to apply a little bit of pressure right here. I'm not exactly sure if that might be the best actual case or best solution right here. I usually do it, but usually I have a little bit of a thicker glass, so just to kind of bring that into perspective, I believe the old one that I had on here is basically double thickness than this one. The reason for this is the fingerprint sensor. So with this glass, I assume the fingerprint sensor will still work, while with the previous one it did not. Okay, so now let's clean off our display. I'm actually not gonna use the wet wipes, just because the display is pretty clean already, so I just have a little bit of smudges on the edges. So that's what I'm gonna get rid of with the little wipe that I got. And there we go. And it's perfect. Now, as you can see, there is a little bit of dust, so you can use those stickers. Also use this little wipe to get rid of it. Oh, actually, that's not dust. Okay, so right now it's perfect. So I'm going to jump straight to applying the glass, just because there is no dust on the display. And there we go. As you can see, it's evenly placed and it's already just gluing itself. I didn't even need to put any pressure on here. Perfect. That went super well. Now, last little thing, I'm gonna give it a little bit of wipe just to get rid of all the fingerprints. And as you can see, this is as perfect as you can get it. There we go. Now, I'm gonna check one more thing. I'm gonna go into settings. Oops, not flashlight. Settings, and I'm just gonna add a fingerprint to the phone. Lock screen. Screen lock type. Oh, where's the fingerprint sensor? Oh, come on. Continue, register finger. Done. And yep, it works just fine now. So that's great. So there we go. Now, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.